Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Inside the Lair. I am Kirby Vandy Walker, and it is Friday, January 20th, 2023. Interesting week here at Kenyon Wanamingo High School. No students on Monday and the snow day on Thursday. But that did not stop the wrestling team from going down to Dover Iota on Tuesday and knocking off the number one ranked Eagles 37-28 behind some fantastic wrestling by those kids. And the lower weight classes really got things started off as they picked up a bunch of pins early and some major decisions and really set the tone for the night and gave the Knights confidence that they could go ahead and beat the Dover Iota Eagles. Dover Iota, of course, the defending section champs and section favorites this year. And they're going to have to wrestle KW again to get to that championship and maybe even the championship of Section 1. Congrats to Dylan Bartell, who got his 100th win. And here's a picture of that. Let's see. There it is. Thank you to the wrestling Facebook page. Dylan holding up the 100. Congrats, Dylan. A lot of hard work went with those wins and a lot of coaching from your coaches who also deserve a ton of credit as well. But the Knights, they found themselves up by 12 heading into the 2:20 match. 2 matches left, up by 12. And if they were to get pinned out, the Knights would have lost due to criteria. And Will Van Epps took the mat at 2:20, faced a kid that beat him 2 times in a row last year, but Will had some excellent mental toughness and ended up getting the win this year. Here's Will on his thoughts on the match last Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm here with Will, and I got some questions for him. So you guys had a huge win in Dover Iota, the defending section champs. What allowed you guys to come out with the victory?
Well, I think our victory was in our preparation for sure. The week leading up to it, we have been going pretty hard in practice and staying focused in practice, and that was pretty much the main thing, and keeping the energy up and being good teammates to each other. So I think the credit goes out to our coaches for sure for preparing us the few weeks or the week beforehand.
That's good. How important was it for the lower class weights to get some pins and get you guys ahead a little?
That was huge. So in those 50-50 matches, or as I like to call them, 51-49 matches, the lower guys really gave us that edge. I don't remember the score, but getting off to a big lead really does help, especially with their middle guys and their middleweights. So those lower guys really did show up.
Yep. And heading into your match at 2:20, the Knights were up by 12, and if Dover Iota would have pinned out, they would have won the match based on criteria. You were facing a kid who beat you twice last year. How were you able to ride up to the occasion and seal the win for the Knights?
Going into that match was confidence. So I go back to that second question. The lower guys getting a big lead really helped with the confidence, me being comfortable and going out there and wrestling my match. And I didn't really look back on those losses. I didn't really think about it much last year because this year's a new year. So just going into that was just the confidence, the atmosphere, and my preparation. So the team did great. Great win.
Thank you, Will.
No problem.
Well, congratulations, Will, and the rest of the Knights wrestlers. Now, this week, they will travel to Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial on Saturday, and they will also have a rescheduled event at home versus WEM/JWP. That's Monday night, 7 o'clock varsity start. All right, let's go to the basketball team. The basketball boys team, they had that awesome win against Hayfield last Tuesday, and they have lost 2 of 3 since with a loss at home versus Southland. They beat Medford on Monday night, and then they lost by 3 to Randolph on Tuesday night. Their record is now 10-5 on the season. They will host Waterville Legion Morristown tonight before 3 road games next week at BA, at JWP, and at Triton. And I'll tell you, the Knights, when they're shooting the ball well, they are tough to beat. When they're not shooting it well, They've suffered a couple of defeats with some lower shooting percentage. And it's going to be up to them. Hey, we got to recognize, when are we shooting the ball well? What type of shots should we be taking when we're not shooting it well? And when we are shooting it well, keep throwing them up, baby. But they're hoping to get back on track tonight against the Buccaneers. Let's go to the girls basketball team. They too beat Medford on Monday, and then they suffered a loss against Randolph on Tuesday. And the girls basketball team is now sitting at a 7-7 season record. I was tuning into the Randolph game. It was 35-32 Knights against a Randolph team that only lost 3 games, including one to KW earlier this year. But then they went on a 19-2 run and ended up just having too much offense compared to the Knights there. So the Knights will also try to get back on track versus a very good Waterville Legion Morristown team tonight. And then they will have 2 home games next Tuesday and Friday. So best of luck to the girls. Clear these off here. We're going to take a moment, hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Have you ever dropped your phone on your face? Crave the company of another human being, but forget you don't have friends? Longed for the taste of food, but the journey was far too long. Wish to have back the safety you once had as a child. Well, do we have the thing for you? Introducing Solve All Your Problems Bot. Designed to be your best friend. From making your bed to getting your food, SapBot has everything. SapBot even solves the problem of dropping your phone. SapBot even messes up like any regular person because of how hyper-realistic it is. It is just being human. Get your very own SapBot today. We are not responsible for anything that happens after the purchase of a SapBot. Enjoy and good luck.
I went up too fast. I really just. I missed on purpose, guys. I don't wanna.
Hey, science man!
Who? Oh, it's you.
It's me!
You can just call me Dr. Paracelsius.
I'm gonna go with science guy for now. Anyways, I have a commission for you.
With what money?
Oh, why? The stable currency threats backed by the gold standard.
Okay, what do you want?
I would like for you to genetically modify some plants so that I can fight against a zombie outbreak.
Plants versus zombies?
Yes!
Fine, your commission will be done next week. Right now I've got a cloning service to advertise.
What? You want to ruin more lives just like mine?
You mean C109?
He goes by Gary Gray now.
Alright, this has gone on long enough. Go cut to your commercial.
Sick and tired of being attacked by zombies caused by a high school student messing up a simple chemical formula last year? Well, with the collaboration of his overqualified high school science teacher and Dr. Paracelsius from Paracelsius Industries, I, Johnny McFreemason, present to you JMS Anti-Zombie Botany. Here we have a plant that passively produces spores to hasten the decomposing process. Soon, you two can have a bunch of free skeletons to put in your closet. Anyways, because this is experimental and I only commissioned them last week, we only have the one plant. So please purchase doesn't have a name. Purchase my plan to defend yourself against these leftover zombies from last year. I know they developed a cure, but just come on. What's the price for this, you may ask? You over there? Well, it's $332. And with a large discount of -5%, you can have this butte for $339. So please, hold on, give me money. Nobody's that way. But this has been a huge waste of my time. And then people don't want to buy from me, and then I'm homeless, and people treat me like I'm crazy, even though I know. Sorry everybody for that outbreak of mine. I'm required by law to say, Paracelsus Industries, you know what we do, because I worked with him.
All right, moving on. This week, the Education Foundation is having a dinner night at JB's in Wanamingo from 3 to 10 p.m. Looks like there's also going to be some silent auction items that you can bid on. And looks like all proceeds will be going to the KW Ed Foundation, which helps provide some things for teachers in the school, specifically in the classrooms. So thank you very much to JB's. Thanks to all the people that help run the KW Education Foundation as well. I should mention that is this Thursday, January 26th. All right. Next weekend, it's bingo, baby. It's bingo at the Kenyon VFW on Saturday night, January 28th, from 5 to 7 p.m. I know there's a boys basketball game Saturday night as well, but we should be okay. I'll be there calling the bingo. All the proceeds go to the Kenyon American Legion baseball team, and we are very much looking forward to having another bingo night on Saturday at the Kenyon VFW. Hope to see some of you there. All right, let me see what's next on the list. And it looks like Connor, after some complications, he's been working on this project since the winter break, but we finally got it figured out. And his job was to create a recreation of a movie trailer, and he picked Home Alone 2. It was supposed to come out the week of the Christmas, or I should say the holiday vacation, but it's a couple weeks late. But it's excellent. Here it is, Home Alone 2.
Hiya, pal.
Deck the halls with Marvin Harry.
Yes.
Make their Christmas not so merry. Give them bricks and give them riches. One more Christmas in the trenches. Toss some paint cans down to greet them. Send the toolbox down to meet them. Serve the meals for Christmas dinner. Kevin is declared the winner.
May I do the thinking, please? Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Thanks to Connor and the people that helped out with that. Hey, Vanessa and Carly, they square off in the How Well Do You Know Your Friend segment with Carly. Take it away.
What's Vanessa's favorite restaurant?
Taco Bell.
What's Carly's favorite restaurant?
Taco Bell.
Who's the most important person in Vanessa's life?
Her mom.
Who's the most important person in Carly's life?
Carly's mom.
Vanessa's favorite place to shop?
Target.
Where's Carly's favorite place to shop?
Target.
Vanessa's favorite clothing brand?
Nike.
Carly's favorite clothes brand?
Nike or
Who's
Fabletics?
Vanessa's celebrity crush?
Oh, JJ from Outer Banks.
Carly's celebrity crush?
I don't know.
Vanessa's biggest fear?
Feet and spiders.
Carly's biggest fear?
Being alone.
What's Vanessa's dream job?
To be an interior designer.
Dream job.
Being a YouTube mom.
What's Vanessa's favorite type of jewelry?
Rings.
Carly's favorite type of jewelry?
Necklace.
All right, thanks, Carly. Next week, she will be interviewing 2 juniors, so if you would like to be a part of that, reach out to Carly. Nick, he is back with his segment, How To with Nick. And one of those things that we think every high schooler should know how to do is how to pump gas. Here he is.
Hello KW, I'm going to show you how to put gas in your car. Now, you have your selection, but first you need payment. You can either prepay or put in your card. Prepay, you go for cash. For your card, you just stick it in the slot here, you put in your PIN, and you can begin fueling. Now you're going to want to take this. Now this pump is sticky, so I got to pull it forward until it starts blinking. You're also going to want to identify where your gas cap is. For mine is on my passenger side. And you're going to want to push your thing. For me, it is unleaded 87. Now you're going to want to pull this up and flick this little lever down here, and there is a lock underneath it which will get your pump to stick so you don't have to hold your hand there. And now we're going to wait until the gas starts flowing here, and now we are going to... Now you're going to want to get your money as close as to your total amount as you can. $4.80, $4.90, and $5. So, now that we have all of that, we're going to want to keep our... Now we're going to want to start getting it done. So you're going to want to tap your nozzle on the inner part of the gas hole there, and you're going to want to put it back, make sure it's secure, and you're going to want to twist your gas cap back and to the right, and then you're going to want to close your door. Thank you. That's been Nick Livingston. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Nick. Hopefully you didn't get any quizzical looks from people walking by as you're filming at the gas station, but thanks a lot, Nick. Good job. Hey, Dakota, Mackenzie, and Logan, they hit the hallways, and they are all excited about the NFL playoffs right now. And Logan, he's predicting a Cincinnati Bengals and San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl. But anyways, so they hit the hallways, and they quiz students about some football penalty signals. Do you know what these signals mean?
I'm here with Andrew. He's going to try to guess the football penalty signal.
I'll start.
Yeah, that's correct. So Jackson's going to guess the penalty signal again. Ready?
Roughing the passer.
Correct. So Payne's going to guess this football penalty signal. Ready?
Push.
Nope. Got one more guess.
Shove.
Nope. Pass interference. I'm here with Mason. He's going to try to guess the football penalty signal. Alright?
What? That's it?
The personal foul. I'm here with Canoe. He's going to try to guess the penalty signal.
I don't know.
It's false start.
False start, alright.
I'm here with Mr. Reynolds. He's going to try to guess the penalty signal.
Pass interference.
Yeah. I'm here with Mr. House. He's going to try to guess the penalty signal.
Oh, that would be below the waist here?
No.
No, clipping.
No.
God, I should know this. Offsides? No, I don't know. What is that?
Personal foul.
Oh, personal foul. Okay.
I'm here with Mr. Kincaid. He's going to try to guess the football penalty signal.
Holding. Holding.
Correct. I'm here with Zach. He's going to try to guess the football penalty signal.
Oh.
Offsides.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
No.
That's wrong.
Too many men on the field. I'm here with Will. He's going to try to guess the football penalty signal.
Pass interference.
Correct.
All right. Ben, his job this week was This Day in History, January 20th, and here he is.
Welcome to This Day in History. In 2013, American baseball player Stan Musial, who was one of the greatest hitters, died at the age of 92. In 1955, U.S. President D. Eisenhower held the first ever televised presidential press conference. In 1946, American country singer, guitarist, and actress Dolly Parton who was best known for pioneering an interface between country and pop music styles, was born. In 1943, American singer Janis Joplin, who was known for her fierce and uninhabited musical style, was born. Back to you, Kirby.
All right. Logan is back with his Minnesota sports recap. Vikings are done. The Timberwolves are hanging around. Let's hear what he has to say.
Welcome back to this week's Minnesota Sports Recap. And the Minnesota Vikings played the New York Giants this week in the divisional round of the playoffs, the first game of the playoffs for them.
Yeah, and after receiving the 3 seed, there's a bunch of people that were picking the Giants. About half of the people were picking the Vikings, but here's the bad part. Just like US Bank Stadium behind us, their defense was just like the amount of people there. They didn't show up.
Nope. Well, they scored a touchdown on the opening drive, and then the Giants came back down and scored another touchdown, and then the Giants got the ball back and scored this touchdown.
Gotcha. Yeah, the defense really was a problem all year. I think they were ranked 31st or 32nd, I believe. 28th, okay. I think points overall, I think we were like last though.
Yeah.
But anyways, the defense really kind of let us down. Offense, yeah, they only scored 24. Would have been nice to score in the 30s, but that always doesn't happen. But they're going to have to make some changes over the offseason. I see they just fired their defensive coordinator. They're probably going to have to make a decision on what players are coming back, and they're going to have some tough ones to make.
Yeah, it was a back-and-forth game all the second half, but the Giants, they just kept scoring offensively, and the Vikings really couldn't do nothing to stop it. And the last drive of the game, they had a chance to score, but they couldn't convert on 4th down. Yeah.
People are giving Kirk a hard time for checking down on a 4th and 8. I kind of get it, but in his explanation, he thought, hey, I was going to get sacked. It's either get sacked or I just got to throw it to somebody that's got a chance. I would have liked him to see. I would have liked to see them force the ball to JJ a couple times. No catches in the 4th quarter. It's got to change.
Yep. So the Minnesota Timberwolves played the Denver Nuggets on Wednesday, and I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't watch the game, but
I know what happened.
Yeah.
The Wolves lost, and just like the Wolves, they've been inconsistent, especially on defense. They've really had some poor efforts. But they rebounded quite nicely last night as they took on the Raptors. They ended up coming back after being down in the 4th quarter. D'Angelo Russell nailing 4 threes in that 4th quarter, and they ended up winning by 2 points, 128-126. And now they're kind of right on that fringe, 6 seed, 7 seed in the Western Conference.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this week's Minnesota Sports Recap. Thank you for watching. See ya.
All right, that's going to do it this week, folks. Thanks for watching Inside the Lair. I got to get to the gym and set up for tonight's game between the Buccaneers and the Knights. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see the students back for semester 2 on Tuesday. Have a good night.